You've probably heard it before. Once you visit the Philippines, you'll never want to leave. But why? What makes so many foreigners fall in love with this country? Sometimes even more than their own. And no, it's not just the beaches or the cheap cost of living. There's something deeper here, something that surprises everyone who visits. In this video, we're diving into the real reason foreigners keep coming back. The truth that goes beyond tourism ads and travel vlogs. By the end, you'll understand why people call the Philippines not just a destination, but a feeling. And if you've ever been here yourself, you'll know exactly what I mean. But here's the twist. Most people think they fall in love with the Philippines because of what they see. The islands, the beaches, the food. But what if I told you it's what you feel that actually trapped your heart here? Stick around, because the answer might just make you see this country in a completely new way. It's the people, the kindness that feels effortless, the warmth that's not about being polite, but real connection. You'll meet strangers who treat you like family, jeepney drivers who smile even after 12-hour shifts, and locals who will share their last meal with you, no questions asked. You'll realize that life here isn't perfect. It's raw, chaotic, sometimes unpredictable. But maybe that's exactly why it feels so human. Because in a world that's becoming more digital, more distant, the Philippines reminds you what it feels like to belong. And that's what every foreigner truly falls in love with. Filipinos practice bayanihan effortlessly by embodying a strong sense of community, unity, and mutual support that naturally arises in their culture. This tradition is deeply ingrained as a way of life, where helping others, whether neighbors or strangers, is done spontaneously, selflessly, and without expectation of reward. Tourists often connect well with bayanihan because the spirit of cooperation is welcoming, inclusive, and communicated through shared experiences such as helping rebuild homes, participating in festivals, or simply being invited warmly as part of the community. Filipinos treat outsiders with the same generosity and hospitality as locals, making tourists feel like part of the bayan community through simple gestures like sharing food, offering a place to rest, and encouraging participation in communal activities. Bayanihan manifests in everyday life through natural gestures of aid and solidarity, arising from Filipino values like pakikisama, getting along, kapwa, shared identity, and demand, mutual support. It is not seen as an obligation, but as a norm of social harmony. Neighbors carry each other's burdens or physical homes, like the traditional nipa hut, together out of shared empathy and collective responsibility. Tourists are welcomed into this spirit by being included in community activities such as the Bayanihan festivals, where people reenact moving houses, or through informal invitations to join meals and celebrations. Filipinos' warmth and hospitality extend that spirit to visitors, making them feel like kababayan, townmates. This inclusiveness makes Bayanihan experiences memorable and authentic for tourists, as they witness and partake in genuine communal cooperation and kindness. The effortless feel of Bayanihan comes from its deep cultural roots in Filipino collectivism and hospitality. For tourists, connecting well with this practice means engaging with communities where generosity and mutual aid are natural, heartfelt, and extended beyond boundaries of familiarity to include visitors as part of a larger family and community. Filipino hospitality uses food as a tangible expression of warmth and generosity. Visitors are often immediately offered something to eat, even simple snacks or coffee, without formality, reflecting an inclusive spirit that embraces strangers as friends. This openness and natural flow of sharing food creates an effortless and welcoming atmosphere for tourists. The Filipino value of Bayanihan, A spirit of collaborative effort and mutual help extends to food sharing. Whether in family gatherings, town fiestas, or informal potlucks, food is prepared abundantly and shared collectively. This communal mindset means everyone contributes and enjoys together, turning meals into celebrations of unity and joy that tourists can easily participate in and feel part of. Tradition also plays a role, such as the Kamayan feast where diners eat with their hands from banana leaf-covered communal tables. This ancient practice, revived and celebrated among Filipinos and shared with tourists, enriches food experiences by emphasizing abundance, joy, and shared cultural pride. Tourists feel connected not just through taste, but through this immersive, hands-on communal ritual. Filipinos share food effortlessly with tourists through natural expressions of hospitality, the Bayanihan spirit of community sharing, and cultural practices like Kamayan. This makes eating together both a personal and communal act that warmly includes visitors and creates lasting connections. Filipinos also use polite language such as "pa" and "opo" to show respect when addressing elders, and they always address them with honorific titles like Lolo, grandfather, or Lola, grandmother. The cultural value emphasizes seeing elders as sources of wisdom and guidance, and children are expected to care for their aging parents, further showing respect through actions. Tourists find this practice welcoming and often are encouraged to participate as a way to connect with Filipino warmth and family values. This makes the respectful gesture feel natural and inviting rather than obligatory, fostering easy cultural exchange and deeper interpersonal bonding between locals and visitors. The Pagmamano gesture is simple but powerful, instantly communicating honor and care. Use of polite particles, popo, in speech adds subtle respect naturally. Elders are treated as wise guides and integral family members, promoting affectionate behavior. Respect is woven into daily life, not forced or formal, creating a genuine atmosphere. The gesture invites participation, letting visitors experience Filipino values authentically. It embodies warmth and family closeness, often unfamiliar to outsiders, making it a meaningful cultural exchange. Tourists feel included and respected themselves when joining the tradition, leading to positive, lasting impressions. These elements together create a respectful elder culture that feels effortless to Filipinos and welcoming to tourists, encouraging mutual connection and appreciation. But here's the thing, not everyone understands this at first. Some travelers miss it completely, until something happens that changes everything. I'll show you exactly what that moment looks like in my next video. If this video made you feel something, hit subscribe and join me as we uncover more about life, culture, and travel across the Philippines. Because the more you learn about this country, the harder it is not to fall in love with it.